Can you guess the word that goes in the blank? Here it is. You can't bore people into buying from you. Whenever you have a meeting, the buyer has 5 unasked questions. This is what the buyer wants to know. Why are you here? Purpose. What's going to happen? Process. And what's in it for me? Payoff. And also, what are your credentials and how long is this going to take? I don't know about you, but if I have play tickets or before I buy play tickets, I'll go online and see how long the play is, how many intermissions there are. I want to know how much time and attention I have to devote to something before I commit to it. It's a bad sign when prospects take phone calls during your meeting. But if they start making outgoing phone calls during your meeting, you know you've lost them. There's another idea. This is a survey from Purchasing Magazine a few years ago, but you want to avoid doing the 10 things buyers dislike. And here they are. Number 10, failure to keep promises. I don't know if you've ever promised somebody you'd send them something, or I got a PDF, I'll attach it to an email when I get back. And then you forget who you promised what, and you don't do anything. So failure to keep promises, lack of creativity, failure to make and keep appointments, lack of understanding of the customer's business. I think that's higher, but it's a big deal. Taking the customer for granted. And one example would be your first service call is a collection call. That's bad. Anyway, taking the customer for granted, not doing enough service, not paying enough attention to the steady customer, paying all the attention to the prospects. Lack of follow-through, lack of product knowledge. You've got to study your product, your business. And then the top 3, over-aggressiveness and failure to listen, number 3. Number 2, lack of interest or purpose. Anything coming down this week? All right, anything on the horizon? So you're sort of wandering in to see what's happening, but not to make anything happen. You're not into what you're doing. You're not as present as you could be. And number 1, lack of preparation. So all you have to do to be an outstanding salesperson in the client's eyes is to avoid those 10 mistakes. And you'll be seen as a pretty competent salesperson. But if number 1, the number 1 dislike is lack of preparation, then you want to start using the magic phrase. Maybe you've heard it before, but are you using it every time you sit down with a client on Zoom or face-to-face? Here it is, the magic question. In preparing for this meeting, and then you tell them 2 or 3 things you did to prepare. And you'll be a breath of fresh air and the salesperson they want to do business with. Talk soon.